And welcome back, guys, to Let's Play The Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall. When we last left off, I just completed my character, and we had finally gotten in the game. Now, let's continue on. The starting dungeon... Sorry, just adjusting my volume. The starting dungeon can be fairly daunting to a new player of this game. Such as myself, in the fact that if you go as a pure spellcaster, for instance, it can be very tricky to beat some of the monsters. And the first dungeon is a little bit of a learning curve. So the best thing to do, just take it slowly. Now, I know as much as our first enemy around this corner. Should be a rat. There he is, a little get. There we go, he's seen us. Okay. Commence slogging. There we go, that wasn't too bad. And we get a pile of treasure here. 11 gold. And nymph hair, worth 100. Wow. Not too bad. Okay, let's drop a save in. Remember what I said about Daggerfall being buggy at the start? Yeah, I wasn't joking, it really is. Even a well-patched version of Daggerfall is still so buggy. You just gotta keep saving. You save often, you stay happy. Go on. There we go. Body has no treasure. Well, that's kind of be expected. I just realised one of the flaws in distributing my stats. God. So I imagine blunt is heavily affected by strength. I'm considered athletic. Okay. Small sigh of relief. Obviously, strength is something I want to put a few more points into as we progress through this game. Of course, the higher our strength is... Oh, hello. Oh my jeez, that hurt. Oh. I think the term is wailed on. Ouch, he hit us with a spell effect. As you can see from here, we don't have any restoration spells. So the Mage's Guild will be calling us. But we had a silver staff, we could beat him. That was an imp. Was it an imp? I think it was an imp. To beat an imp, you need at least a steel weapon. So you'll either have to use your fists or the ebony or silver staff that you can select during the questions at the start. Now, what was I saying before he interrupted me? What's my train of thought? Yeah, strength is something I'm going to want to invest some points in as the game goes on. Because of course the higher our strength, or encumbrance, is the more we can carry, and the more damage we can dish out with our blade weapons. I'm not sure if hand-to-hand is also affected by strength. You would think it would be, wouldn't you? But then again, Daggerfall operates incredibly oddly. We've got 5 health. Okay, it's a rat. I would like to believe that we can beat the rat. My beliefs are currently letting me down. We literally killed him by the skin of my arse crack. Jeez. Yeah. Oh, well. That was an interesting book. As we all know of any Elder Scrolls game, you spend the first half an hour to an hour of it just killing rats and goblins. Let's rest. See? Resting takes a long time. But we're healed, and you gain a first level. First level in Daggerfall is actually the easiest level to get. And I'm quite happy with that because our health, our max before was 45, it's now 61, so that means we've got, what, 16 extra health points to that level up? That's more than fine for me. Not much in terms of level boostage, but as before, we're going to invest in the strength. As you can see, our encumbrance and our fatigue both shot up. Okay, so there you go. Let's drop save. So far, it's going relatively smoothly. But then again, all we fought are a few rats. It only gets harder from here on in. The first level is actually the easiest level to get. It's sort of a quasi bonus that's present from the developers, in the fact that you don't, I think you only need to level 2 skills, and you get a, apparently we're in climbing mode trying to go downstairs. Oh, our first humanoid. Come on. Okay, that didn't go too badly. Usually with that thief I get wailed on. I'm going to steal a longsword. Can't use it. 20 gold. Chain kindness, which we can equip, because chain is equipable. I'm kind of a sword and a shield, because that would be silly. Usually I like to have a shield for defense purposes, but for this, yeah. Okay, that is grotesque. So that skull. Oof. Okay, what do we have here? More gold, more nymph hair, and a map. The scrap of parchment shows the location of the House of Vladingus. You record it onto your map. The map in Daggerfall is a pain, as you will all see soon enough. Daggerfall is great, because like Arena, you can have the ability to fast travel everywhere. The only problem is, when you see our map, there are about 1 million locations which you can fast travel to. You see some magic. But this isn't fair, it's just kind of glitching through the ceiling. Okay. We did some damage to him, but not immense loads. In fact, we probably do want to rest up now. One good thing, standard practice, make sure you use all the spell points you can before you rest, because you will gain them back. So, just aids you with leveling. And yes, you can come across monsters. Oh. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, he's a human. There's several humans. Rogues. Literally got a combo there. I'll show you the death scene. That was actually quite frustrating, as we did get quite a lot of hits on that last rogue. Kind of miffed we didn't beat him, actually. Or her. Let's try again. Yes, this time we might not even get into a fight. Oh, I hope we do. It's a good experience, and I'm sure they've got good loot on them. But it wasn't to be. No, they've all vanished. Ah, well, maybe next time. But once again, take it slowly, save, get a good view of your surroundings. It'll do you well. Now I know for a fact that there's a bow-wielding gimp behind this door. I was hoping he wouldn't see us, but no, he immediately shot us with an arrow. And no destruction magic actually worked then. Ah. So, okay. So our recast spell is F. And there's rats nearby. Iron Broadsword. Helm. Root Tendrils. 34 gold. Some leather greaves. A chain left holder. And another round shield. Which we can't use. I actually do wonder if you can use the shield with a blunt weapon in this game. Maybe a one-handed. Well, I mean, I think all blunt weapons are two-handed in this game. Come on. It's a rat. If in doubt, lightning bolt it. Okay. Not much to show off in here. I want to try and rest. But, as I'm sure you all heard, rats. So we can't. It's probably actually worth noting that all spells in this game give you the same amount of experience in that skill. So for instance, a restoration spell, let's say, costs 5 points to cast, and a restoration spell that costs 50 points to cast, will give you the same amount of experience. Don't ask me how, it's just one of those weird Daggerfall things where we don't question the developers. With their mighty wisdom, we just leave them to it. That sounds like a grizzly bear to me. Someone open that door. Oh, it's you. You know, I could actually get to, like, destruction in this game. It's proving quite useful. Okay. Mysticism of Tetronitis Tor. 34 gold. Some boots. Greaves. Okay. We are now looking, well, pretty stupid, but oh god. But yeah, what was I saying? Practicality over aesthetics. Okay. Shellbix versus Bear. Who will win? You say Bear? You've probably placed your money in a good place. Wow. I like how we've brutally dismembered his head. Oh dear. Notice the enemies nearby. Okay. Well, let's save. Let's try not to die. Hello. I don't know what that is, but it doesn't sound friendly. Griffin's feather. I wonder why there's a griffin's feather in a sarcophagus. Coffin, whatever you call it. But, well, that's the game for you. Get stuck in that. Okay. Oh. So you were what was making all that noise? Giant bat. Okay, there's apparently still something else around. This is a blank corridor, apparently. Welcome to the Daggerfall map, by the way. Okay. Let's advance down here. Whenever I play this game, well, what little I play this game, I always try to sneak in dungeons. It's just an easy way to try and level up the skill. Good to see that high willpower is paying off. Well, at least he went down with this. Yeah. Magic in this game, don't like it. Just always leads to being wailed on, in my experience. What do you know, instead of a griffin's flower, we've got yellow flowers. Okay. Let's go through here then. Deal with this. Okay. Don't want to load. Let's save. Let's give this another try, shall we? Usually, if you're lucky, you can get a magic resist check on this guy, but... well, we don't seem to be getting said like... oh, there we go. Spell effect failed. It's... oh, there we go. I was going to say it's still kicking our ass, but we got him. Holy Tome, 2,500 gold. That's a nice find. Why an imp has a Holy Tome on it? God only knows. And if you use this, that bookcase will open up. Stop throwing my mouse around. And we can get some goodies. Giant scorpion stinger. 134 gold. Well, the game is being very fortuitous, forgiving to us at the moment. How long that will last? Time will tell. Hoping it will last a good few more hours. Ooh, look at all those skills. Nice. I think you need to level up about 15 skills in order to gain a level. Now, there's certain requirements, and there have to be certain categories, like your major, your minor, your primary. I can't remember the exact complicated algorithms they use, but I'm sure it's detailed somewhere on a wiki. And that skeletal warrior there is usually the bane of everyone's life. We got very lucky. An iron saber. An iron warhammer. Now I imagine... yeah, see, we're getting close to our encumbrance limit. But we are almost out of this first dungeon. Which is good, because we can get into the open world. But it's when my knowledge of Daggerfall starts running out fast. Let's go up. Pull that lever. Nice little mini secret. Okay. Let's drop a save here. I'm starting to get paranoid. Once I got a bug where I think the chair just kept lifting me up and I got stuck in the ceiling. Not a nice place. No matter how good your fingering is, it won't get out of that. Do I want to go down there? Let's have a quick look. Once again, though, sneaking doesn't seem to be liked too much down slopes. Oh, wow. Gang rapage comes to mind. Steel. Prayer beads. Elixir of Vitae. Because we're starting to get low on our space, I'm going to leave the short sword and the lever behind. I think we'll come across better items. Here we go. Okay, that was a pretty good combo. Elven Daikatana. See, if you had Longblade and Elven, you'd be set. Well, for a bit of the game. Just always give the new stuff a check. Make sure it's not better than what you're currently wearing. For instance, that helm. It's made of iron. We can't equip it. It's a shame because it's a nice helmet. It makes us look like we're from Skyrim. Which we are, because we're a Nord. The Nords are cool. Out of interest, guys, what's your favourite race? Let me know down in the comments. I don't think there's actually anything more down here. Just an overly happy bat. What does our map look like? Oh god. The Daggerfall map I always find confusing. Okay, there we are. So that goes down. It's tricky to read because it's in 3D. So we can go right. That leads... God, I don't know. I'd say the safest thing to do is head back up. But we've got lucky here. Because this actually leads back out here. Any other dungeon in Daggerfall, this could lead you anywhere. So, gotta be careful. Alright, let's go back up then. Pull this lever. Actually, we'll rest. But there are enemies nearby, apparently. Not that I can see any. That's another problem I found with this game. There's often times where the screen, you know, throws up that you're surrounded by enemies, you're going to be screwed from all directions. Yeah, when you arise from your slumber, you can't see anyone. So, even if an enemy is a good 5 miles away, if they're on the opposite side of the wall, that counts nearby. And the game will throw up all sorts of crap and it will just refuse to let you sleep, even though you are technically ages away from it, because you know, the passages could be leading all the way around here, but one small wall, they'll be like, nope, you can't rest, enemies nearby. God, is it frustrating. I don't know the exact requirement for how far you need to be away from enemies, but just be careful. Oh god. Now, this room's tough, because it's literally everything you've faced so far. Well, an imp and a bat just flying around the room. Come on. We are getting just wailed on. There we go. It's a combination of bats and rats. Horrible. So that's why you want a high agility if you can get one. So you can actually hit things. God, it's really useful, I'll tell you that. Okay, there's no one else in here. Apart from the skull. Who I will call Fred. Fred the Skull, you should guard over us. And believe it or not, this is actually the exit. When I first played this game, I had no idea that that was the exit. I spent ages walking around, looking for some sort of door. But if you ever see that, which looks like a picture or just a bit of decor, is in fact the exit. Now I'm starting to wonder if a rat's fallen through the floor or something. I'm thinking definitely maybe. Well, loads more jumps. Loads more jumps? Loads more level jumps, should I say. Now if we go up here, there should be more hell. Delicious. Deadly hell. As in rats. Luckily that wasn't too bad. But in here, we've got another one of these guys. Ooh, it's completely resistant to our magic. As you can see, we're having a little bit more trouble with this guy. There we go. We'll take his gold. We'll take the steel. That's worth a bit more than the iron. Now, if one skeleton master wasn't hard enough. No, it's not down here. I'll go and introduce you to this guy over here. Now, he's a good friend of mine who I call Ernie. Meet Ernie, the thief. He's not so bad in himself. It's just the other guy he has in his room with him. We'll remove that. We'll take that. We'll take that. Okay. If I can remember correctly, I think there's another skeleton master in here. Oh. There's Old Ugly. What he's doing in there, I don't know. Come on. Ow. God, he's definitely screaming in pain. But we got him. 18 gold. And in here, it's just a massive torture chamber. Pleasant, I know. Okay. And that's it. That's it for the Privateer's Hold, really. You can explore other areas, but there's not really much to gain, apart from more experience and some more items. I don't think I've ever gotten anything from here as valuable as that holy tome that we found on that imp. Where is it? Holy tome. Well, we have no use for it, but oh, we've got 666 gold as well. The sign of the devil. We've got a devil and a holy tome. It's all adding up. But if we then run out of here, we are in the outside world. Let's have a save up. Part 6. And we're coming up to the 30-minute mark, so I'm going to stop it here. And we'll have a look at our character. So far, he's not doing too badly. We've had 2 deaths, I think, which is pretty good for the Privateer's Hold. In the few runs I've played, I've suffered a lot more deaths. I'm sure loads of other people have as well. But you take it slowly. You save often, you relax, you shouldn't come into too much trouble. And, like I said, if you try and play as a mage character, the start is incredibly hard, because you only get those free spells. And, unless you have a ridiculously high willpower, you'll just get wailed on. So that's kind of why I've gone for a combination of a mage and warrior. They kind of both sort of complement each other well in this game, and they come in really used for some other dungeons, I'm sure of it. But for now, we'll save it here. And when we next come back, we will probably begin the Emperor's quest, and how do I get to the journal? Is it J? J would make sense. What is it? Oh, logbook. Ow. I want a mission from the Emperor to investigate the shade of King Lysandus. The spirit has been haunting the city of Daggerfall. Let me get stressed. There's also a minor matter of a letter that's sent to Queen of Daggerfall. If I should find out what's happened to the letter, it would be much. So yeah, by the looks of it, all leads head to the city of Daggerfall. So when we next come back, we will then go to the city of Daggerfall. Not sure whether we will start exactly on the quest. We might go and do a few guild quests. I'm thinking maybe Mage's Guild or Fighter's Guild. I don't venture too far into the guild's quests. I just do the more simpler ones like guarding the Mage's Guild and killing scorpions and that. But we'll see where the next episode takes us. So, I'm Shalobix. This has been Let's Play the Elder Scrolls Daggerfall, Part 2. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment hurling your abuse at me. I'm kidding. Leave a comment. Let me know how I can improve, your thoughts. Especially what's your favourite race in the game, I'm interested in knowing. And also, how you think Daggerfall has aged in comparison to other games you've played in the past. I'm interested in knowing that as well. But when we next come back, guys, more Daggerfall. See you then, guys. Have a good day.